Hey, Brooke. What you doing? Sorry I was late. Hi, Giselle. Sorry, guys, I was 10 minutes late, 12 minutes late. I hate being late. What's up? What's going on? Hi, Tracy. I was doing a collab with, I always say it wrong, Reporting Life from My Sofa. So I was a little late. Sorry. Hi, Melissa. He was talking about the Timothy Jones trial. It's okay. Next time you're late, I'ma block you. Don't. Hi, Peppermint Chris. How are you? Hi, Giselle. Good. I catch you live. Yeah. I really don't know what I'm going to talk about today. I don't know why I can make videos and I'm comfortable doing those, but I do these lives and my palms start sweating and stuff. It's weird. Bitty bitty bong bong. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. Has anyone heard of Dear David? Anyone? Anyone? No? Well, I'm going to make a video about it. I don't know if I believe this story or if it's fake. Peppermint Crisp. Oh, I know. About Isaac. What do I think? Get scared talking about it on YouTube if you want the truth. Oh, you're stressed, Ashley. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sad too. I don't know what to believe, Peppermint. I'm very naive and I really believed in Cappy. I used to talk to him on Instagram, and it scares me now reading and hearing some of the other Unirock, other people, what they have to say. I'm like, should I not have been talking to him? Did you see the supposed video, his last video, that 8-second video of where he was? How do we know that came from him? Do we have a source? Do you know, Peppermint? Okay, Ashley, it is Isaac Cappy. He was someone that exposed sex trafficking in the big old, I don't know what I got to be careful with the words I use, with the elites. Let's just leave it at that. And then he committed suicide in Arizona, but there's conspiracy around it already. And I just don't know which way to believe. I did do a session with him, Peppermint. I'm going to do another one. I take a deep swallow because I don't, I'm going to just tell you what I think at this point. I don't think he's dead. Yeah, Tracy, yeah, onto that same topic there is all of that. Um, I don't know what, I don't know. I looked at ghost body language on Isaac and she thinks he's suicidal. So maybe he was, and I'm just in denial. Good, Ashley. I'm glad it does. Thinking of the Freeman. Yes, Tracy, that's exactly like Tom Hanks had posted something on Instagram a few days before Cappy passed, and it coincides with what happened to Isaac. So, again, I don't know. What do you think, Peppermint? Do you think he was suicidal and he killed himself and it was just a coincidence about Tom Hanks' Instagram thing? Oh my God, a few days away from YouTube and a lot have going on. No, Brooke, I haven't had time. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tracy, I've heard of that. Absolutely. Just kind of like the JonBenet. But I don't know what to think about Cappy. I really don't. There's so much. Okay, I don't think he killed himself at all. Did you, Peppermint, did you see the Tom Hanks Instagram? Uh, on Leslie, on JonBenét, I agree 100. That's who I think did it. And I think the family, the mom and dad tried covering it for her. I think that she was possibly molested by him too. Okay, Ashley, that's my next case that I'm going to start to take on because Leapin' Lizard did a small clip and I watched that mom and there's so much deceit when she's speaking. So she knows something. I don't know much about that case. I'm going to go digging into that though, because after I saw that mom, I'm like, okay, here we go. Yeah, you did see it. Okay. Hi, Leslie. Oh my God, I hate them. Okay, you have to look into it. Okay, Rick, I promise. It's just there's so many. CB. Yes, I will definitely look into it. What do you think about the McNabb trial? Anyone? I don't know much about it. The only thing I've seen is that mom with like her mom behind her and look like friends behind her, and she's talking to the press. That's the only thing I've seen about this case. Oh, they're first cousins. Who's first cousins? The husband? Brooke, me too. I get like fixated on that case a lot. Why, Tracy? That's so a plausible situation. I agree with you. Oh, they were, Leslie? Wow, first. Well, you know what? It's funny you say that because, and this doesn't mean everyone, but you can even Google it. If you have an underbite in your mouth does that, they say it's from a line of incest. That's why your jaw does that. Google it. It's just something I read. Okay, Ashley, yes, was a meth house. Super sad. Their house was. That I believe. That I believe. I watched the trial. The mom and dad are first cousins. That's so disgusting. Yeah, Giselle, I read that. And is what's interesting about the first cousin things, like royalty used to only sleep with their cousins and stuff too, just to keep it in the family. Ugh. I know, poor babies. Okay, Tracy says that's what another member said, but admin won't have it as it's not proved. Well, of course, there's no evidence of it. They have more money than anyone or anything, so they can hide it. There's evidence just with Jerry's connections. True that. That's right, Tracy. They were very well off. Was he a lawyer? I can't remember. Yes, Peppermint. And I was just talking to I have some really cute cousins, but second cousins. The judge gave Miss Bell hell when she was sentenced. Okay, so she did get sentenced. See, I'm way behind on that. Doctor, that's what he was. Okay, I knew he had money. Really, Giselle, I have some really cute, but now a professor. Oh yeah, now the dad is a professor on I want to say Angelina Jolie. That's not right. Yes, we know who we're talking about. I'm sorry, my brain is fried right now. JonBenét. There we go. We were just talking about that on Sofa, reporting live from my sofa. About, let's see, too many children being hurt by their families. Peppermint. Too many children being hurt by their families. So, do you guys think that it is the age of times, like social media, that we now get to hear about all these tragedies? And like in the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even the 90s, this all still went on and we just didn't hear about it? Sleep with the baby kept me up. They were broke. Rachel, it's on a YouTube channel. Okay, thank you, Leslie. Hi, love from Louisville. Twitter is a mad place. I agree, Tracy, it is. Okay, this is something else that I am concerned about. Is that like 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Okay, we had insane asylums. We put people there that didn't need to be there. I agree. But we also put people there that needed to be there. Now we have I feel a lack of facilities for people to go. And so these mentally, really, really mentally ill people are just roaming the streets, going to their doctors, being medicated. And that could be why so many kids are being murdered by their families. These are all theories, just things I'm thinking. I'm not saying that insane asylums people were treated good, because they weren't. And of course, that would need to be tweaked. But I think we lack that. And I think a lot of people need to be there before these tragedies happen. Okay, Brooks says, I think people are insane and on drugs, which leads them to kill. But when it comes to kids, why? I agree. Is the media and also I believe there were a lot of family crime kept secret. Right. That's okay. I was going to try and look for some statistics to see if anybody has done that, because the amount we hear so much now, it's like, what? 11 Alive YouTube channel. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. I will check it out. I'm going to write it down. 11 Alive. Exactly, Brooke. It's horrible. CPS failed those babies. Which babies? The McNabb? Is that what we're talking about there? Leslie Alive. 11 Alive. Oh, Ashley, you watch them too? Okay. I'll definitely check them out for sure. Most definitely, guys. What other case? Friend, I haven't been able to catch up with that one. I had my brother's wedding last weekend, and so it's thrown my whole week off. I mean, I have no groceries in my house, nothing. So sorry, I'm kind of behind. You're welcome. I want to puke over that case. I really do. Right? The friend. Did you not? I didn't know this. I found this out today. There was a gag order on the Timothy Jones Jr. stuff for a while. It just got uplifted. I didn't know that. So I guess that is something that does happen in cases. I was not aware of that. Yeah. So Anna and Leslie, 11 Alive, do they play the Tim Jones case? Hi, Anna from Sweden. Brooke says, also, why is DCS taking those kids? Isn't taking those kids. Instead, they return them over and over and killing them. Yeah, I know, Brooke. And I talked about this also. With DFS, it is unfortunate. It is so unfortunate. I'm not saying that they didn't fail the friends. Parents have rights. And they have to have bare minimum to stay in their home. They have to have a bed to sleep in, lights on, water, clothes, and food in the fridge. Not everyone can live the same. So you can't compare it to how you live, and you just have to make sure they have those things. That's just one reason. I don't know if I'm even answering the question right or the statement or whatever. Sorry. I kind of, yeah, because they had CPS cases, but I feel like the friends dropped the ball. I feel like they had a shitty worker in there, and I don't think they did what they were supposed to. Brooke, you sound like me. Well, I just kind of go with it and then kind of lose. Love you too, Peppermint. Okay, good night. Bye. Also, a good trial channel is Balance of Justice. Thank you. Who said that? Is that Leslie again? Yep. Thank you, Leslie. Balance of Justice. Yeah, I just would like to be able to see the parents in these things, 19W has Tim Jones life. 19 WLTX. Okay, thank you for that, Anna. Have you, Ashley? Scales of Justice. I missed it. Hi, Muka. Am I going there? I have to go grocery shopping, and I have to clean my house. And so, no, I probably won't be able to. I was just on another live, so I'm sorry. I am. They're on break now. Thank you, Anna. Brooke says she may not. She'll check it out later. Hi, Muka. Hi, Anna. What was I going to say? I've been watching it on there. Yeah, I just want to see him live because I've read what Tim Jones Jr., I guess his confession on how he killed the kids. I read it, but I didn't see it. And reporting live from the sofa says watching it is a completely different ballgame. Says that 1 minute he's normal, 1 minute he's crying. Did you guys know that his mom was schizophrenic and in an institution when he was a child? I read that today. And now he's trying to say he is insane and say he's schizophrenic. Well, the article I read, it said the doctor diagnosed him as a schizophrenic, but he's an engineer and he had this thing all planned out. Excuse me, I cough. So I don't know. I'm just like, what? I don't get it, right? Like, how can you say you're insane or you're schizophrenic? I don't know much about schizophrenics, so maybe they can be engineers. Maybe. I think, like Brooke said, it is drugs and mental illness all mixed together and has messed him up. Tracy, too late. Were you in another channel or something? Like, don't do that to me. I tried to contact you by Gmail, but it didn't go through. That's it. Gypsy Moon Lover 78 at Gmail. That is it, Tina. You know what? Lost in translation. I thought maybe that could be a case. Interesting you say that because I had wondered that. Okay. So he could possibly have it then, right? I mean, I don't think a doctor's going to diagnose him with it if he doesn't, especially since he killed 5 children. But I don't know. I need to get caught up on the case. Yeah, Anna, he is playing the insanity. Sounds like bipolar, right, Brooke? He's crying and then okay. But I think the times that he cries, it seems like this way they're reporting live from Sofa is like he feels sorry for himself. He's not sorry for what he did. He's just sorry he got caught. This is the channel I'm talking about, Leslie. My raid had a swollen brain. Can't think of the name and have to go back for electric shock treatment back in the 50s. Brooke, I'm amazing how people act so well when in trouble. I'm serious. Plays victims as soon as trouble comes out, right? Tracy, who had swollen brain? Oh. I don't know. Is Tade? Is that a dad or a mom or a cousin? I don't know what a Tade is. I think he knew what he was doing. He could have been schizo, but I don't know. Believe it's a complete honest diagnosis to not charge him for the crimes. Okay, thank you. Okay. Your grandfather? And do you know that Tracy, they still do shock treatment. My mom and I were just talking about that the other day. They still do shock treatment. It is still something they use today. It's not used like they did back in the 50s, but it is still used, especially by people that are bipolar and have used drugs and really messed with their head and stuff. That's why I wrote my second comment. Hold on. Brooke's pretty funny. In Washington State, they don't. Anna, they don't do the shock treatment. Is it against the law there? I thought I was like flabbergasted when I heard they still did it. I'm like, they do what? Huh? Because I just, but apparently they still do. They do here in St. Louis. Anna, in Washington. So is that against the law or? Okay. They just don't. Okay. Yeah, they do. I can't remember what hospital it is in St. Louis. Shock treatment seems horrific. I know. Lost in translation. Agreed. It seems barbaric, but you read about it. And thank you, Sharon. That was very nice. Could you please look into trying to contact little Haley Cummings from Florida? Girl, yes, I will, because I know a lot about her. Thank you for that. That was very nice. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. But that case is what got me to talking to, oh my gosh, I need to have names on top of my head. Sarah, is it Ashcroft? And then Timothy, and then Isaac. Okay. Haley Cummings. Thank you so much, Sharon. And yes, I will. I will do it tomorrow, and I will get it up tomorrow. I'm going to do another session with Isaac because I wasn't picking him up. I don't think he's passed. And a lot of political crap. It's staff that makes you want to leave, not the patients. Right? True that. Coming in. Tina, are you talking about the guy who killed his 5 kids? Yes, Tina, I was. I'm sorry. I just now saw that. I wanted you to look at a case, but it's too late. They arrested the fiance. I had a feeling about him. Tina, who was it? I hope you wrote that channel down. I wrote them all down. Look, I'll show you. You see it on there, Tracy? I mean, Leslie? Okay, Tina. Wipes out memory. Oh, good to know that. Tina, who was the person that you wanted? Is it Maya? Scales of Justice. I put Balance of Justice. Don't mind me. Scales of Justice. Got it. It's cool. No worries. And here in Finland, we have shock treatment. Hi, Sad Soul 86. We still do here in Missouri. I actually saw a nurse get it, and she lost her training. Really, Tina? Wow. We have a place. It's called Gloria Psych Museum, up about 45 minutes away. I got to do an overnight investigation there because the building itself it shows how mental illness was handled back in the 40s and 50s. 40s, 50s, maybe the 60s. I just always 40s, 50s. All the different various machines that they used and all that stuff. And oh my gosh, that place is so active. A lot about folks who need shock treatment, but I should perform their treatment. Yeah, true that. Hi, Carly. And hi, Katie. Yeah, it's called Gloria Psych Museum. If you guys ever Google it, it'll show you what they have in there. But they have a doll that's in there you're not supposed to make eye contact with. Well, and of course I do, and I take a picture of her. And I ended up sleeping out of the car for half the investigation because a bunch of scary stuff started happening. Do you think you'll do any more? Love from Louisville. I will, but I'm going to wait until we hear some more about Chris Watts and the appeal, things like that. Because as of now, I just, I know her mom and her dad and her brother have been through the ringer. And I don't want to continue to put them through that. I don't want to use them to get views, use them to continue to just grow my channel off that. And it's a respect thing I have. But once he goes for the appeal and we hear more stuff, yes, of course I will. Louisville, Kentucky. I like Brittany from, I can never think when I'm on here. One of my favorite shows. Vanderpump Rules. Okay, and then there's a show coming out. Is it on Lifetime about him already, or on one of the channels? They're making my glasses are crooked. They're making a movie about it already. Ugh. I'm sure there's a ton of spirits roaming Western State Hospital. And if you have access to it, get in there. Her one the other night was good. Are you talking about Vanderpump Rules, or am I way off? The Power of You is a good medium page. That's what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I like Psychic Medium Ray. The Power of You. And he just did one on the Malia little girl. It is so pretty out today, love. We're under like one of those advisories for the area to have a bunch of tornadoes here around 4 o'clock. So lovely. Did you move? I haven't moved yet. We are looking at a place. It was supposed to be available by May 20th, but I'm still holding out. They're going by, got an email today, going by to make sure everything's done. They're emailing me to let me know. We rent, so it's through the same company because we filed bankruptcy a long time ago. That's trying to fix our credit. Yes, it is, and I'm working inside all day. I am too. Love from Louisville. See, I'm inside. Well, I'll be safe. I just, my kid gets so scared when those alarms go off. It's lovely and sunny in Wales. Tracy's from Wales. So I bet it is beautiful there. Is Wales like in Australia or by it? Tina, another girlfriend left her kids with her boyfriend who abused them before incident. The girl had been taken away, but then let her go back. It's an investigation discovery. There you go. Thank you, Brooke. It's an investigation discovery, June 2nd on Watts. Right. I try, Louisville. I try. Sometimes I think I say too much. I really do. Okay. Anna, what did you do for 13 years? Work at the hospital? Did you ever use equipment or anything? Did you ever see like that? Oh, what's the guy with that comes for dead people? The black hooded figure. Been through 2 when I lived in tornadoes. Now in Washington, we have earthquakes and volcanoes. Really? Oh, you're Seattle, Washington? I'm thinking DC. Okay, thank you, Leslie. The Reaper, thank you, Setzel. Grim Reaper. Have you ever seen it, Anne? I worked at an old folks home, John Knox Village here in the Kansas City Metro. I did we had like a 911 dispatch on the property, but the security guards would always say they'd see these things. I was in a different building. That case is horrific. Grim Reaper, Black Reaper, girl, I seen y'all were under that with the storms. It makes me nervous for you. So I shouldn't check the weather anymore. It's like a love-hate relationship. Like I want to go on a chase and like film a tornado. But as a kid, I used to get sick from them, like literally sick. Gosh, it takes time, Rachel. See, I'm so ADHD. Tracy, I forgot what we were talking about. Does it take time to get to Australia? Is that what we're talking about? Talking about that, I just lost a family member, and I'm sorry. And doors shutting and slamming things ended up. Anna Johns. And doors shutting and slamming things ending up where it shouldn't be, like something moved it elsewhere, like a poltergeist. Did you guys have a morgue? I mean, obviously down the basement. Like my sister's a surgical tech, but she didn't have access to going down to the morgue. Okay, thank you, Tracy. At least I was on the right page there. 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Anna. She just lost a family member like 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry. You did have a morgue, and were you able to access it and go down there? Was it creepy? It's the only reason I'd want to work at a hospital, so I could go down there. Yeah, lost in translation, it would be. It snowed yesterday in Colorado. Wow. Lost in translation. I do want to come to Colorado. There's a place I want to visit. I wonder if you've ever heard of it or visited it. I want to ask you. I'm pulling it up on my phone so I can ask if you've ever heard of it. Bear with me. Okay, it's called The Menacing Haunted House of the Black Forest, The Mysterious Universe. It's in Colorado Springs. The books by Mary Summer Rain. You would like them, I think. Really? Mary Summer Rain. Brooke. I used to go looking for them when I was younger and brave. It's funny, Brooke. I try to talk like you, but I can't. She has such a sweet, soft Southern accent. I told her she needs to read stories. Mary Summer Rain. Oklahoma has 100 tornadoes in the last couple days. Tina, that's where you live? Yeah, that's where I've been seeing them on the Weather Channel. Tons of them. Bunny Rabbit, hi. Tracy, when I was a child, we went to North Wales. I would love to visit Wales. Tina, did you have to take shelter? My conscious truth, Leslie. I miss you. Sorry. You should also watch Syria Day and Deontay Lewis Case on Scales of Justice. Deontay Lewis. Their mouth is much nicer. Tina, do you guys have a basement? Or Oklahoma's had 100 tornadoes in the last couple of days. Tina, do you live in Oklahoma? Do you guys have a basement? Or do you have a storm shelter? Leslie. Really? Okay, I'll check it out. North Wales over here. I'm making sure. I'm like that to them all. Yes, I like, where's the tornado? But then I freak out, right? Brooke, it's a love-hate relationship. I told Pat I wanted to do that for my birthday, but I don't know if I'll get to do that. I want to chase tornadoes. There was one person, Tina, I think it was a tornado that was in Oklahoma, that they looked so close to it. I was like, you need to get out of the way before you get taken up. Their windows broke in their car. You know? Does anybody else watch the Weather Channel, or is that just some kind of weird thing that I do? They're old books. You live in Iowa. Okay. Well, you still see tornadoes. Ooh. Every place in those buildings were creepy. The hospital's down in 1841. Yes, definitely death there then. I mean, it's a hospital anyways, but be right back, y'all. I think I'm passing this. Oh, Brooke, I'm sorry. Tracy, I want to go back to with my daughter, my granddaughter. I'm always telling them about it. Might have to pray before watching it, though, every day. Okay, Leslie, why is that? Okay, Tina. No high winds here in Quad Cities. It made me so angry and upset. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, she really has been. She had a few yesterday. Brooke did. She had passing kidney stones. For real, for real. She sent me a picture of one of them. I can't imagine. Before the Indians were taken over by our military. I know, right, Ian? That's the same with a lot of property around here. Feel sorry for the Indians. I do. Like in school, they tell us how the Indians were the bad. It felt like to me they made it seem like the Indians were the bad guys and we were the good guys, and I don't really know if I believe that all. It's also tribal grounds. It's older, but Black Rock sands more than. You might have to pray. Okay. Yeah, Tina. I've never like had my house hit by one. We have to take shelter. I've had 10 minutes away, things like that, but I have never been like actually in one. Yeah, it is kind of slow. I don't have it on like one of those slow down modes or anything. I only have 27 peeps in here, which it's easier to maintain when you got less. Run a Matt girl. Me too, Tina. I lived in Nebraska for a while. Yeah, you guys get lots of tornadoes. Anna, I'm from Illinois. My cousin is a judge in Illinois. I'm in Southern Illinois. I watch the trial, so I never see the victims get justice since my uncle never got his justice when he was murdered. I'm sorry, Leslie. And they did. So wrong. They hung Chief, is it Leachy in the town square. He probably absolutely did not deserve it. Yes, Ashley shows who my real peeps are. I again had to drive home from the store. Muka, I forgive. We all have lives. Really? Yes, the town I lived in got wiped out. Very scary. By a tornado? Okay, so I want to see. Oh, Nebraska. Okay. I was going to say, because Joplin here in Missouri, that's like 2 hours away from me, that happened when I worked at a daycare in Lee Summit. His murderer killed himself 5 minutes on the dot after he killed my uncle. I'm sorry, Leslie. Do you know? I mean, was it like money? Was it a woman? Was it drugs? Was there no reason at all that he did it? And I can only imagine, and there's probably a curse on that property. Oh, really? In 1980, I was 2. It was money. Sorry to hear that. You knew him too? I have a friend that comes in the chat, Candy, that she's had family loss, tragic family loss, similar. Really sad. Over silly things. Money. I mean, there was a kid here killed in the metro. He's 18. He was from up north, and he went over to this guy's house with his girlfriend. Guess they went to go buy Xanax. $8. He was killed over $8. An 18-year-old. Isn't that crazy? $8. Killed over $8. Hi, Bridget Turner. Really, Ashley, I'm sorry. My dad's passed away and my grandpa. Anne, you were born 78, July 30th, 1978. I'll be 41 coming up. Yeah, Mocha, for $8. He was going to buy some Xanax, and I guess the dude didn't have any Xanax, and he ended up, I don't know what happened, why he ended up getting shot, but he did. Ashley, seriously? Wow. She says, my dad was murdered by Detroit police in 97. My dad died 2002, drunk driving accident, but it was him drinking. He was on Oxycontin, had a half a bottle of Jack Daniels, and he went off the road. But I don't know if it was suicide or if it was an accident. He was going through a terrible divorce with my stepmom that he did not want, so I don't know. Oh, wow. terrible. So sorry, Ashley. You're a young lady. It's okay, Leslie. Thank you. I had a lot of therapy. I was so blessed to be able to have therapy. Mook, I'm sorry. Thanks, Bridget. Some people don't believe in therapy. I love therapy. I love it. I love it. I advocate for it. Even if it's just to go in and just vent to someone. I loved it. It was time consuming, but I still liked it. Baby, I graduated school in 77, Tina says. My mom was 19 when she had me, so she just turned 60 in February. So, wow, Brooke, I hope all is okay. Well, looks like it's coming. I think it's time to go to the ER. You probably better after what you sent me. That looked ouch. I would go. You need pain medicine for sure. Yeah, Bridget, me too. I completely advocate for it. And my daughter had a year of therapy and completely different kid. I mean, I really advocate for it. Run a Mac girl too. I agree with that. And I also agree with, like, I've busted my head open a couple times, like close to death encounters, things like that. I think everybody has psychic abilities. You just got to be able to know what yours is and see if you want to, like, hone in on it and, research it and really figure out what yours is. And more practice, the better, right? Yeah, and so our moms are around the same age. Leslie, really? Only time that I know my dad's around is if I see the number 444 and then my bathroom light will flicker. There's certain things that happen that I'm like, okay, my dad's saying hi or my dad's saying he's here. And then Tina, she is same age as my mom. Well, then we would still be good friends because I still chit chat with my mom. Yes, once or twice a week. Really? I've never seen. In my dreams, I've seen him. Right, Run Matt Girl. Run a Matt Girl 2. Bridget 62. I smell my aunt sometimes. Yeah, smells, but I smoke. So if I smell cigarettes, which I don't smoke inside, and I've smelt it inside and wondered what the hell, but it might be him. I always know in my head off time before something happens. Really, Anna, like premonitions. Okay, Ashley says, yes, same with my brother. After he passed, I kept seeing white butterflies in cabinets opening when I knew I shut them. Yeah, you just get that gut and right? Yeah, he stands at the bedroom door and tells me he's in peace and that he's proud of me all the time. That's lovely, Leslie, seriously. When my dad came in the dreams, he was distorted and he scared me. So I told him for a while, don't visit me in my dreams anymore. Because he was really did scare me. I think he was still in the process of either he didn't know he passed and that's why he was so distorted looking, or if it was a demon. It comes in my dreams as well. Right. And he goes to my mom's room and does the same with her. Wow. I mean, my dad has I've never like seen him. Just the dreams. Same with my grandpa when he passed. He had cirrhosis of the liver. And like right after he'd passed, I remember seeing him and he looked so sick in my dreams when I'd see him. I hated it. It's like, why do I have to see them like that? Okay, Mooka says, mine is with music a lot. I hear the song that was the favorite of the person who's passed. Interesting. Vanilla Lace Perfume or Baby So Soft. And I remember Baby So Soft. And he sings your favorite song. That's cool. Yes, Edsel 86. That's probably Spirit. Wow. And, right? I smell my grandpa's cologne. Okay. Even old songs too. It's strange. That is strange. Hi, Sharon. After my brother died of diabetes, about 2 days after he died, I felt the end of my bed get pushed down. How do they do that? That's a great question because I don't know how they learn to use energy so fast. It's so fascinating. I want to know more. I want to know more. I really do. Like how, because I feel like if you die, let's see here. So Sharon, did he know he was going to be passing since he died of diabetes? I think people that die a traumatic death, I don't think they realize they died immediately. That's just my belief. Tina says, I used to get premonitions and have seen dead people. Only thing I've ever seen is dark masses. I know the negative for some reason I don't understand. I sometimes hear her calling Annie out too, with no insulin in the refrigerator. On the floor in his house. So, okay, it was probably, he probably didn't know. He passed immediately. I really don't know. I just assume that's just what my gut tells me, so I go with it. Maybe they do immediately. Their spirit guide could be there with them when they pass, and also family members that have already passed that could be there helping them. They have never knew that he was shot, that the killer did a close up to him. Oh, wow. Sorry, Leslie. Do you ever think of doing spirit sessions with your subbies? I have thought about it. He had nobody to help him. He was divorced. That's so sad. Yeah, Ashley, I have thought about it. I'm just not ready yet. I don't know. It's I've done it. I'll be honest. I've done it with one subscriber. And it's because I told her I would, like right when I had my channel just start off. And then I decided that's probably not a good idea. Not that I don't trust, because I trust to a fault. But one, who am I bringing in when I'm opening it? I guess I don't know anyways, right? But when I did this with my subscriber, it's very emotional. You don't know what they're going to say. And it divulges a lot of information that, I mean, you might not be comfortable talking about it. So I don't know. I have to, yes, I've considered it. I just don't know if I'm ready yet. But as far as, so that's not necessarily my worry anymore. It's the, how do I explain, like what you're going to end up hearing, feeling, having to disclose. It's just a lot. So yes, I've considered it. I just don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know. And I'll keep you in mind. All right, guys. I was on for an hour and 15 on with reporting live from a sofa. He's going to put it up later on. We did it, and then he's got to edit some stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and go so I can get to the store and get back and clean before the storms come. Thank you guys for coming in so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. And okay, it's something I'm considering. It is. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay. Thanks. The reason I do it is because if I don't have these on, sometimes once I play it back, it sounds like an echo, and I just don't want to have to re-record ever. So I'm just going to wear them, like them or not. Okay, guys. I am over and out. Much love. And I will see you next Wednesday. Okay. Bye.